My wife just had a miscarriage and is still receiving nutritional supplements. So I took her to the Civil Affairs Bureau to apply for divorce. However, when the people around saw my wife's face clearly, everyone asked me to jump in line to get a divorce. Even couples who had a huge fight during the divorce window. He also silently opened the window for us to handle the matter. Ruyan wears hospital clothes and lowers his head. Maybe now she starts to regret it. I regret my watery sheep flower. I regret hanging myself on the internet and making it known to everyone. She first went to the hospital for a checkup when she was 3 months pregnant. But it was discovered that the child was born with a birth defect. Risk of preterm birth. I discussed with him the follow-up procedures for miscarriage. But he didn't care. While talking to Shuma on the phone, while saying to me impatiently, I made an appointment with someone to go shopping. Tell your doctor yourself. 5 minutes later, a friend suddenly sent me a picture of Liu Ruyan's circle of friends. In the photo, he and Shuma are holding hands. The two of them wore the same rings on their hands. And his bamboo horse never leaves his hand. A pregnant woman smiles brightly while smoking second-hand smoke. I look back at my empty circle of friends. Only then did I realize that he had judged me. This time, I didn't question. No further questions. I didn't even go to him to ask questions about his worries. It turns out that once some people don't love you anymore, it really doesn't matter. I was alone in the hospital and listened to what the doctor said. The doctor asked, why the hell did the child go back first? It's best for him to be hospitalized now. I said, what does he have? Another strong woman. What is more important than your own children? I can't even save my children. The doctor muttered, I have nothing to say. Liu Ruyan never likes my interference in his private life. In order not to be disliked by him, I also try to give him the freedom to do what he wants to do. During the 3 years of marriage, I live a careful life. Don't dare to trouble him at all. But now that I think about it, it feels ridiculous. How do we look like a couple? After completing all examinations, it's already 6 o'clock in the evening. It's the rush hour after work. The car was driven away by Liu Ruyan. It's not easy to take a taxi here at the hospital. I had to sit on the bench and wait. I waited left and right, but there was no car to take the order. I'm holding on to the last bit. I hope I called Liu Ruyan. The call got through soon. But before I can speak, from the other end came Liu Ruyan's voice of questioning her guilt. It's past 6 o'clock. Why are you not at home? I'm pregnant. Why don't you come back and cook for me? I said calmly. I'm in the hospital. I just finished talking to the doctor about your prenatal checkup. Liu Ruyan on the other end of the phone was silent. She obviously had a lot of fun with her bamboo horse. Completely forgot the doctor's advice. I feel a little tired. It just so happens that there is an empty car period at this time. I'm about to hang up the phone. But I heard Liu Ruyan say, "He'll pick you up now. Don't wander around." The words of rejection haven't been spoken yet. The person on the other end hung up the phone. I had no choice but to sit there and continue to wait. But an hour has passed. 2 hours have passed. She still didn't show up. I turn on my phone. Reached her Shuma Yang Lin circle of friends. Damn it. Found a super strong guy at home. Fortunately Ruyan arrived in time. Put her away. Sister is awesome. The accompanying picture shows Yang Lin intimately holding Liu Ruyan who is cooking in an apron. My eyes fell on Liu Ruyan's cheek. There is a clear lip print there. Yang Lin always said that she regarded Liu Ruyan as a good friend. Then get intimate with him without restraint. Liu Ruyan was also special to him. Once when I was seriously ill and had a fever, let him cook a bowl of porridge for me. He will complain. Said men should run away from me. Now he is willing to wash his hands and make soup for his little green plum. Under the comments, several of his friends commented that they were sent to a primary school. Said that Liu Ruyan disliked taking care of others. Yang Lin commented triumphantly below. That is, it doesn't matter who trained it. I silently deleted Yang Lin's friends. The sky has turned completely dark. I'm the only one sitting on the roadside. 8 p.m. I walked alone for half an hour to the bus stop. I was so busy all day today that I didn't eat or drink, didn't sit down to rest. Every time I take a step, I feel severe pain in my lower back. I have low blood sugar, face pale. When passers-by in the car saw me like this, they hurriedly gave way to me. Then he asked me if I needed to see a doctor. I shook my head. The other party gave me a bottle of water. It was already 10:30 when I got home. When I entered the house, I saw Liu Ruyan sitting in the living room with an unhappy face. You still know to come back. I feel very tired. Put down the bag. If you don't have time next time, you don't have to say you'll pick me up. He hesitated for a moment before speaking. Something urgent happened suddenly. Can't you take a taxi yourself? Pretentious. I asked. Is it urgent to catch Xiaoqiang cooking for someone else? Liu Ruyan acted as the master. Then he chuckled. Li Fansong. Can your jealousy be cured? Yang Lin and I grew up together. I love him as my own brother. What's wrong with going to do a little favor? I am a pregnant woman. I was already in a very troubled mood. Can you accommodate me? Yes. She is a pregnant woman. The child is still born with deficiencies and may be aborted at any time. But even so she can still cook for Yang Lin, fight cockroaches, even completely ignoring the doctor's warnings. If it were before, I'm definitely going to have a big fight with her. But now, I don't care anymore. I nodded coldly. I won't be jealous anymore. Finished. I turned around and went back to the room. Don't leave her alone where she is. Since she got pregnant, Liu Ruyan thought I would disturb her rest. The only choice is to sleep in a separate room with me. I know she wants to video chat with Yang Lin alone. In the past, I always found various reasons. Let her stay with me in the living room. But today I ignored Liu Ruyan sitting on the sofa. Go back to your room and lie down. I found a doctor friend whom I know well. I sent today's inspection report to the other party. The other party responded quickly. Are you hospitalized? In this case, you need to be hospitalized immediately. The child's condition is not good. According to the report, may require long-term hospitalization for observation. I briefly asked if the child had any physical illness. The other party's dialogue box always shows that input is in progress. I understand. At this moment, I felt a little tight in my heart. It seems like the last bit of bondage and thoughts have disappeared. I had a few chats with my friends. Finally tell the other person. Liu Ruyan walked in. She looked at me suspiciously and asked, "Who are you calling?" I ignored her. I just silently messaged the lawyer. Ask the other party to help me draft a divorce agreement. But Liu Ruyan hesitated for a while and said, "No chat today. No, I'm tired today." I don't know why she came to me suddenly, but I'm so tired. Don't want to say anything to her. Liu Ruyan stood at the door and her expression changed. Then she finally closed the door and said, "Forget it if we don't talk." Liu Ruyan is always like this. Hit a stick and give me a sweet date. At first, I don't understand why she is so cold and hot to me. Until one time I heard her chatting with Yang Lin. Yang Lin told her, "I'm a man too. I understand men. You can't be too nice to her. Men are born cheap. Give me some face and your face will be bright. Got it?" Then they laughed together. Yang Lin fell completely into her arms. She hugged each other and said, "Aren't you a man too? Can I not be too good to you? Fuck you. Can I do the same? How dare you do this to me? Be careful, I'll beat you up." Yang Lin hugged her neck. Very intimate gesture. At that time, I thought Liu Ruyan would only treat this as a joke, but I forgot. She always listens to Yang Lin's words. The next day, I sent a text message to Liu Ruyan. Make an appointment with her in the coffee shop and prepare to talk to her about divorce and getting rid of the child. Wait until I finish the second piece of cake. She just brought Yang Lin Shanshan to eat. My eyes fell on Yang Lin and her clasping hands. Instead of letting go, Yang Lin held on tighter. The other party spoke carelessly. "Brother Li, I'm sorry. We are late. Woman? You know, I always touch and moan when I go out." As she spoke, she casually pushed Liu Ruyan to the left side of the booth. He squeezed next to Liu Ruyan without hesitation. I watched coldly as Liu Ruyan diligently poured water for Yang Lin. I interrupted him and said, "No, I'm full." Liu Ruyan was stunned for a moment. It seems that I didn't expect that I would be so cocky. But he immediately put a small jade security buckle on the table. "Sent to you, I know you like jade." He looks very proud. Like I would be grateful for that. I picked up the safety buckle. He glanced at Yang Lin and the ring in his hand. "I understand. This safety buckle was given as a gift when I bought that pair of rings. To put it bluntly, it's a gift," I said casually. "No need. I have to try more of this cheap stuff." The atmosphere froze for a moment. Liu Ruyan was the first to fall down. "Li Fansong. What do you mean?" I calmly picked up the milk and said, "Literally. You wear a ring with him. Apologize again with gifts." "Liu Ruyan, what am I to you?" Liu Ruyan didn't expect that I would expose him on the spot, feeling a little embarrassed for a while. But Yang Lin immediately, "Brother Li, don't be angry. Ruyan gave me this ring. It's because I helped him before. If you are unhappy, he'll give it to you. I told him before, I don't like this kind of thing. Why don't you give me a basketball?" He said this, but there was no movement at all in my hands. Liu Ruyan started to maintain it first. "Leave him alone. Li Fansong is like this. Chicken intestines. Get jealous at every turn. He can give you whatever he wants. But I hope this doesn't affect my settlement of property with him." I interrupt the other person coldly. "Liu Ruyan, let's get a divorce." Liu Ruyan's face suddenly changed. He stared at me. "What tricks are you playing again?" I didn't answer the call. Yang Lin on the side licked the insect and said, "Brother Li, is there any misunderstanding?" He held Liu Ruyan's arm. "If there is anything our family Ruyan can't do well, Yang Ling hasn't finished speaking yet. Liu Ruyan jerked his arm away. He turned to Yang Ling and said, "You go back first. I have something to tell her." Yang Ling looked at her in surprise. This is the first time Liu Ruyan shows her face. But Liu Ruyan still looked expressionless. In the end, Yang Ling stormed away angrily. See Yang Ling leaving. Liu Ruyan's words immediately softened. "You want to divorce me? Seriously? What to do with the child?" She touched her slightly raised parents. "Not born yet. Just let her become a single parent." I didn't speak. Even if I have no love for Liu Ruyan now. But when I think about this developmental abnormality in my belly, even children with genetic diseases, I still feel heartache. She used to be able to grow up healthily. Doctor's examination shows advanced maternal age. Not paying attention to your diet for a long time. Excessive inhalation of second-hand smoke, causing developmental abnormalities in this child. That moment, I regret so much that I once loved Liu Ruyan so much. I don't smoke, but Yang Ling smoked. Yang Ling never cared about Liu Ruyan's pregnancy. He would even deliberately blow smoke rings into Liu Ruyan's face. Liu Ruyan always giggles at this time. I think this is a sign of intimacy. I accommodated her too much. Accommodating my brother also harmed the child. She always said she didn't want children. I will take protective measures every time. The child she said she wanted was. I'm crazy happy. I am actively preparing for pregnancy. Try different ways to prepare nutritious meals for her. But she all fell down. Then secretly went to the bar with Yang Ling behind my back. Go to night market. She gets cold and violent every time. I will just endure it silently. To wait for her to come back for dinner. I never eat on time. But now she uses this. Threatening her with a child she was about to lose. I drank the last bit of milk. Liu Ruyan, I know you don't like me. It would be better for both of us to divorce as soon as possible. Liu Ruyan slammed the folder on the table. Who says I don't? The phone rings urgently. I glanced. It's Yang Ling who just left. Liu Ruyan hesitated for a second. Answered the phone. I don't know what was said on the other end of the phone. She suddenly stood up. She gave me a hesitant look. Something happened to Yang Ling. I have to go and see. I shrugged and didn't care. She silently picked up the divorce agreement on the table and said, I know you like this child. I was wrong before. I promise in the future. I will accompany you well and listen to you obediently. Divorce is a joke. Just don't open it. Finished. She leaned over to kiss me, but I avoided it. Liu Ruyan will be where she is. I said coldly. This Saturday. Come to the obstetrics and gynecology department of the hospital. Don't be late at 9 o'clock in the morning. Liu Ruyan has the right to know. See everything about the child. I also have an obligation. Accompany her to abort this child. I looked at Liu Ruyan's expression in silence. From music to love. She laughed playfully. No problem. I will definitely come then. I have no plan. I deleted all her contact information. But Liu Ruyan didn't come after all. She missed the appointment. The first day I went to see my parents and sister. Tell them these things. I saw my mother secretly wiping her tears. He comforted her a few words. I said, it's because I have no fate with this child. 3 months is fine. He doesn't have to suffer with me anymore. I'm waiting for our Dang in the hospital. But Liu Ruyan never came. You'll call him. But no one answered every time. Just when I was about to leave the hospital. Unexpectedly, he met Liu Ruyan supporting Yang Ling. Yang Ling wears hospital gown. Tie a circle of gauze around the arm. They were stunned when they saw me. I feel guilty thinking about Liu Ruyan. What a coincidence. Why are you in the hospital? I laughed late. I have something to do. But it doesn't matter now. After saying that, he turned around and wanted to leave. But Liu Ruyan grabbed my arm. What's your attitude? Impregnant. Impregnant with your child. This is your attitude. I looked at her indifferently. Are you worthy to be her mother? I won't stay with this child. What angry words are you talking about? Liu Ruyan took a deep breath. She looked at Yang Ling. Yang Ling had a car accident that day. I can't let her come to the hospital alone, right? What a coincidental car accident. The car accident only injured her arm. I said, Liu Ruyan, next time in court. I hope you won't be late again. She was stunned and looked at me in disbelief. What does it mean? It means I want to divorce you. I think of him holding my hand tightly, almost hysterical, shouting. Impossible. Li Fansong, let me tell you. It's impossible for me to divorce you. We have a child. Don't you want this child? I am the child's mother. Are you still a man? You actually wanted to divorce me while I was pregnant. I looked at him indifferently. This child is a deformity. I will ask you to come to the hospital today. I brought you here to beat him. I crammed those prenatal checkup reports into my head, put it all into Liu Ruyan's hands. I said coldly, Liu Ruyan, you never care about these. To this child, you never take it seriously. Let's get a divorce. Yang Ling stepped forward and grabbed Liu Ruyan. Like smoke, just leave. Even without her, I will also take care of you. Get away. Snap. She slapped Yang Lin hard. Yang Lin froze on the spot. Liu Ruyan walked towards me in embarrassment. No, Li Fansong. Don't go, don't go. My stomach hurts. It really hurts. She took a step forward, fell to the ground. My eyes are downcast. The dark blood stains wetted her skirt little by little. I have never seen Liu Ruyan look so embarrassed. Her hair is messy at the moment. Yelling in hospital. He even kept beating his abdomen with his hands. I looked at the pool of blood on the ground. I feel strangely calm. I know I can't save this child, but I didn't expect him to leave in such an undignified way. At this time, my sister, who was worried about me, also rushed over. He frowned and looked at me and Liu Ruyan, who was still being dishonest when being harassed by the doctor. Save people first. Liu Ruyan was so painful that she almost fainted. The doctor asked where his family members were. I stepped forward. Me. I am his ex-husband. Liu Ruyan looked at me steadily. Roll your eyes. Completely fainted. When he wakes up again, the child is gone. She was wearing a hospital gown and leaning on the bed with a pale face. Yang Lin was playing with her mobile phone on the side. I handed her the divorce papers. She doesn't even look at it, just tore it into pieces. I said, marriage always leads to divorce. Even if you tear it up now, it's useless. She looked at me with red eyes. Do you really want to divorce me? I just lost my baby. You want me to be a widow. She wants to be miserable. Being able to mention that kid only makes me hate her more. The sister beside me, Wen Yang, smiled redly. Don't you still have your little bamboo horse? Go find her. Yang Lin was playing games aside. Sweet lips in classical Chinese. I like Ruyan. But I am a principled person. That means you are not responsible. Sister looks sarcastic. Your little bamboo horse doesn't care about you as much as you thought. You were injured before. My brother tried his best to pull you out. What my sister was talking about was 2 years ago. At that time, our car was rear-ended by the car behind us. Lost control and hit the roadside. A huge impact comes. I just feel pain all over my body. The impact force of the passenger seat is smaller. I was rescued quickly. But Liu Ruyan's situation is not good. He was stuck between the airbag and the seat and lost consciousness. The car was already on fire. Hot weather. Passers-by wanted to take me away for fear of an explosion. But at that moment, I burst out with unprecedented strength. Dragged Liu Ruyan out. Because of this, my arm was scratched by the debris of the car. Left deep scars. Liu Ruyan's face turned pale and she had obviously thought about it. What is my sister talking about? Her eyes fell on Yang Lin who was standing aside. Eyes a little gloomy. She looked at me. It was all my fault before. I've learned my lesson. Lost a child. Li Fansong. The child was aborted. You have to take full responsibility. If you hadn't stimulated me, he won't have a miscarriage at all. I can protect the fetus. Even if you are born with deformities in the future, I will also love him well. This child. I've been waiting for so long. I've even chosen a name for him. If it's a boy, Liu Ruyan, you always say I won't tell you anything. But have you ever taken the initiative to listen to me? Maybe we lost our only bond. Maybe too many disappointments. Already heartbroken. I feel very calm at this moment. I looked at Liu Ruyan silently. Last prenatal checkup, doctor told me. Developmental abnormalities in children. Asked me if in full or dripping. I want to discuss with you. Do you remember what you said then? Liu Ruyan will note. You said you made an appointment with someone to go shopping. Then you and Yang Lin bought a pair of couple rings. You said you were coming to pick me up. Then he turned around and ran to cook for Yang Lin. Let me wait until midnight alone. Not even a passerby saw me. They will all care about me a few words. What about you? Liu Ruyan's lips trembled. She whispered. You didn't tell me this later. It cannot be just because of this. I said. I won't tell you. It's because it's not necessary. Liu Ruyan. I don't believe people like you can be responsible for children. 3 months. She is not conscious yet. I don't want her to suffer in the future. If the child is healthy, even without Liu Ruyan, I am also sure that she will be well raised. She is my flesh and blood continuation. I will take good care of her. But there is a high probability that she, not a healthy child. Who am I to let her suffer in this world? Liu Ruyan smelled it and wanted to pull the corner of my clothes. But when I see my sister in front of me, winced. She said eagerly, it's okay. We can also have a second healthy child. I will listen to you obediently from now on. Wait until I get pregnant again. Let's do prenatal education for our children together. It's okay if she doesn't say it. When I say it, I feel extremely disgusting. I show disgust. Liu Ruyan. Remember to receive express delivery. Sign the divorce papers properly. She stays where she is. But now Yang Lin finally found the opportunity. She kept comforting her lips. It's okay. Like smoke. She just said it out of anger. Besides, you still have me. I will stay with you. Liu Ruyan suddenly shook off Yang Lin's hand on her body. She growled. Shut up. Could you please stop causing more trouble? Fansong and I have come this far. All because of you. Can you stop pretending to be my brother? While seducing me, Yang Lin showed a surprised expression. For a moment, everyone watching the excitement focused on her. Many people whispered, "No way. Someone else is pregnant. She's still seducing. So shameless." All the women admitted it. That's still fake. Sees? This child doesn't know whose master it is. I don't think women are good either. If he didn't think about this, who would provoke him? The mother-in-law who came to the obstetrics and gynecology department to accompany my daughter-in-law for her prenatal checkup was particularly smooth. These people have strong tongues. Strong sense of justice. The more you talk, the more heated you become. Yang Lin and Liu Ruyan were said to have their faces turned red. I saw that someone had already turned on their mobile phone to record the video. Liu Ruyan stood up and covered her face. The other hand smashed the pillow hard against Yang Lin. I turned and left. I don't want to watch this farce anymore. You okay? How dare Yang Lin, who has killed you with 1,000 swords, steal your feet? And that Liu Ruyan. A green tea look. They deserve to be criticized by netizens. Li Fansong, don't go too far. Yang Lin treats Liu Ruyan as a friend. Just hang people online. Don't be too outrageous. Wake up. My phone is full of messages. Part of it is the concern of friends, and disdainful insults towards Liu Ruyan. The other part is Liu Ruyan's best friends. It's not a good name for Yang Lin. Accused me of reporting them online. I feel funny in my heart. Block all these people without hesitation. As a result, in the evening of the same day, an unexpected guest came to my house. My mother looked at Yang Lin with some vigilance. Her face is pale, innocent at the moment. Looks like has been up all night. Accompanying her was another friend of Liu Ruyan. They often play together. I know her name is Xiaolin. Can I come in? Mom glanced at me. I said with a straight face. Mr. Yang, you are not welcome in my home, she said aggrievedly. I just want to apologize to you. Xiaolin felt wronged when he saw Yang Lin. Immediately unhappy. You caused Yang Lin so much harm. What else do you want to do? Did you know that the video of that day was posted online? Everyone is scolding her. Even the leader of her company suspended her for investigation. Someone else is planning to trap her in her home. This matter was made a big deal. I never expected that Yang Lin would be exposed on the internet, but I don't trust it at all. I asked back. Did I send the video? He clings to Liu Ruyan. As a result, Liu Ruyan was unable to fulfill her responsibilities as a wife, not even taking care of prenatal checkups. Is it my pussy? I sneer. So funny. Where do you stand? Blame me as the victim. Xiaolin was left speechless. He took one look and his eyes started to turn red. Yang Lin said, then we can't just let him be exposed on the internet, right? Just remember the child who died for you. Please clarify with netizens that he is not such a person. I looked at them indifferently. Yang Lin, if you think the video is causing problems, affect your life, you can directly choose to communicate with the person who posted the video to delete it. You can also clarify it yourself to netizens. But I won't make any remarks. Yang Lin was instantly dumbfounded. Yes. In the hearts of Liu Ruyan's friends and Yang Lin, I've always been a soft-spoken person. No matter what requests they make, I will accommodate myself and agree. I want to give Liu Ruyan a decent face. I want to be her good partner. But when I see this love clearly, when waking up from hormones, those accommodations seem ridiculous to me. I am the chin of the table. Arrive. Yang Lin, are you seducing Liu Ruyan? You know it yourself. Don't act pitiful on me. I will only make your life worse. Yang Ling's face was pale and Xiaolin hadn't left yet. New visitors are coming. I glanced. Liu Ruyan carrying a basket of fruits, bye-bye, and a bouquet of flowers. Feeling extremely irritable. Liu Ruyan was stunned for a moment when she saw Yang Lin and Xiaolin standing at the door. Then she asked Yang Lin with an unkind expression, "Why are you here?" Yang Lin's eyes were red from crying. This time he did not reach out rashly to pull Liu Ruyan. He said, like smoke, "Those troubled people. I posted yesterday's video online." Liu Ruyan was stunned and then said, "So those talents on the road?" He came to his senses and said, "You are here to ask Li Fansong to clarify." "Yes, I'm suspended. If this continues, my boss will definitely quarrel with me," he said pitifully. "You know I can't live without this job. If I lose my job and have no money, I can only go back to my hometown. You know my dad. When his drunk hell beat me to death." There was a hint of wavering on Liu Ruyan's face. I rolled my eyes silently in my mind. These people insist on disgusting me, acting in front of me as someone who is deeply affectionate. Liu Ruyan looked at me. "Fansong," I said silently. "Get out." He choked and whispered, "Anti-loosening. Just give me some face." So funny. At this time, she also thinks I treat her like a cat. I'm so upset. I think, Liu Ruyan, my sister is your intimate boss. I didn't want to embarrass you before, but if you keep pestering me, I won't be polite to you anymore. She immediately dared not say anything anymore. Just ask me. Can you add me as a friend again? If something happens, you can ask me for help, I said. When I need you to come forward, my sister will contact you. She carefully placed the things she brought at the door. I glanced at it and was about to ask my mother to turn around and throw it away, but just when she was about to leave, Yang Lin grabbed her arm. You are not allowed to leave, Liu Ruyan. That night when you and I slept. That's not the case. Do you want to watch me die? As soon as Yang Lin said this, everyone was dumbfounded. Xiaoling next to her asked, F***ck, didn't you say that you only regarded her as a brother? How could anyone sleep with his brother? Yang Lin saw Xiaoling staying away from her as if she was away from the virus. My face immediately lost its expression. Liu Ruyan's face darkened. Don't talk nonsense. Her words stopped. Yang Lin mentioned. That's right. It was when you were drunk that day. You pulled me and kept shouting my name. I can't break away. Although I have always regarded you as a friend, but I have actually liked you for a long time. But I know you are married. I'm late. I didn't want to destroy your family. If it weren't for this accident, if it weren't for the bad situation I'm in now, you'll just take this secret to my grave. You are going to divorce Li Fansong anyway. Why not marry me? Liu Ruyan's face turns green and white. Didn't answer the call for a long time. I looked at Yang Lin, who was a little proud on his right face. I almost applauded his words. So many years. He deceived the men around him. Not without reason. Liu Ruyan sighed. I will contact people online to delete the post. You'll tell them it's all a misunderstanding. If anyone bothers you again, I will call the police directly. All slept. Or is it a misunderstanding? Yang Ling's face turned pale. Liu Ruyan continues to fall. I will also give you a lot of money. You take this money. Leave yourself. Yang Ling suddenly looked at Liu Ruyan. Her eyes were full of disbelief. As if I didn't expect it. The woman who has always been in control. So heartless at this moment. Yang Ling. I won't leave. I like you so much. Why do you? What I like is Shigematsu. From beginning to end. All I love is Shigematsu. I don't believe a word of it. It's just because you can't get it. I just thought it was good. Yang Ling looked at me. Say provocatively. Li Fansong. I won't give him away from you. Just watch it. He will eventually be mine. I shrugged and said indifferently. Trash your stuff. You want. I'm not interested. This farce happened as early as when they were reported online. I expected it to come. I didn't expect it to end like this. Liu Ruyan and Yang Ling left one after another. Xiaoling, on the other hand, stood there and hesitated for a long time and suddenly said, Sorry. I used to target you because of Yang Ling. You can apologize any way you want me to. I said, okay. I've never been a generous person. She once hurt me. I'm going to squeeze out the last bit of her power. Yang Ling likes friends from Green Tea House. Be brothers everywhere. I'm going to expose her. Xiaoling looked at me without hesitating for a second. Okay, Yang Ling's good days have indeed come to an end. Xiaoling has a cheerful and generous personality, who usually suffers a little bit. She is willing to help. So this time Yang Ling's accident happened, it was also her first time fighting. Such people have excellent interpersonal relationships in the circle. She came out to promote. But one night everyone knew that Liu Ruyan had cheated on her. Yang Ling did seduce her. The most important thing is that they really can't sleep. For a while, everyone said Yang Ling was scary. But Yang Ling seems to be hanging on the tree Liu Ruyan. It turns out that Liu Ruyan clarified on the internet and sued a wave of netizens. Their enthusiasm has gone down. But Yang Ling actually took Liu Ruyan's bed photos privately. He directly got into trouble with Liu Ruyan's company. He threatened Liu Ruyan to marry him. Otherwise, the photo will be made public. Director, I have moved to a new home. Divorce Liu Ruyan. After hearing the news, I asked my sister curiously, then what? My sister brought me the chicken soup that my mother had packed. Of course he was fired directly. I'm worried that I can find a reason to fire this killer. As a result, the matter went directly to the head office. Public opinion is particularly loud, so she was fired directly. I nod, thinking, I won't care about my business next time. But my sister said, do you know, Liu Ruyan is barren for life. Hey thirsty. I almost choked on my trachea with a mouthful of chicken soup. I asked in disbelief, how is it possible? My sister showed a weird smile. That's not true. So is Yang Ling a ruthless character? I heard. They two quarreled. Yang Ling domestic violence Liu Ruyan. She had just had a miscarriage. Unexpectedly, this time the uterus ruptured directly. But Yang Lin didn't get any favors either. Liu Ruyan is really evil. Just kill the person there. I heard the sound of vomiting. Just applaud. Finally, my sister said that this is called evil people having evil spirits. I take it for granted. It turns out that this happened just like that. I didn't expect that I would be there 3 days later, meeting Liu Ruyan again. This day, it's raining heavily outside. I was woken up by a rapid knock on the door. After my divorce, I've been wary of Liu Ruyan coming to see me again. After hearing the knock on the door, I carefully looked out through the peephole. I saw Liu Ruyan outside the door, soaked all over. Stand at the door. I looked at her slightly swollen face. Embarrassing figure, female level. Bloodstained coat. I immediately covered my mouth. Don't dare to make a sound at all. I never thought of it. It will be like this when I see Liu Ruyan again. Liu Ruyan knocked on the door button for a while, but there was no movement. She changed lanes. Shigematsu, I know you're in there. I've been looking at you these days. I was shocked. He was quickly sending me text messages on his silent cell phone. Tell her to call the police quickly. I don't know what Liu Ruyan wants to do, but when I look at her, I feel like this woman has gone completely crazy right now. Outside the door, she is still talking. Don't worry, I won't hurt you. I just want to see you. I want to see you one last time. I stubbornly ignored it, holding the kitchen knife tightly in his hand without saying a word. Half-thought Liu Ruyan said, I regret it very much. If at the beginning, I don't believe what Yang Lin said about the taming rules. After the divorce, I realized how much I like you. Don't worry, I won't bother you again. Yang Lin won't have this chance either. A ridiculous idea came to my mind. This thought makes me even more afraid of her. She just stood outside the door. The sound went from pleading to gradually exploding. Finally it gets bigger and bigger. This is the first time I feel that flat-floor drug addicts are not good. She started banging on the door with things like crazy. I stood quietly and stared outside attentively, until there were rapid footsteps outside, scolding, and Liu Ruyan's wailing sound. Eventually it calmed down. I hear my sister's voice. Shigematsu. I breathed a sigh of relief. Later, I just found out that Yang Lin is dead. Died from hemorrhage. She had another argument with Liu Ruyan. Take action. Because Liu Ruyan can no longer have children. I hate Yang Lin so much. When two people are arguing, she picked up the vase nearby and hit Yang Lin hard on the head. Wait until Liu Ruyan comes to her senses. The other party has expired. She ran away in embarrassment. Come to me. After listening to my sister's explanation, I took a long breath. My sister glanced at me. It seems he hesitates to speak. I asked what happened. What else happened? My sister laughs. No, she won't come to you in the future anyway. Let's go traveling with my parents after some time. I look at the rising sun outside the window. Smile. I know my future will be like this rising sun, breaking through the haze, full of hope. My name is Liu Ruyan. I deeply love Li Fansong, but I don't want her to find out. Women have bad qualities just like men. If they knew you were with me. It's been a long time. It will be reversed. I don't want him to leave me, so I ignored him. While talking to him again, in the words of Yang Lin, this is dog training, hanging by bones. Only dogs will be obedient. Only then will I feel that you are the master. But I never thought we would lose our child. I didn't even expect that Yang Lin would be so bold, framing our children. Yes, that child's deformity was not an accident. Yang Lin often comes to our house for dinner. He deliberately brought things harmful to pregnant women into his home. At first, I don't know about this. Knowing that I accidentally found his shopping information. Gods will play tricks on people. I know Yang Lin's little thoughts very well. I also know that she has thoughts about me. But I enjoy it. I like Yang Lin's eyes admiring me. I am indeed a vain woman. But I didn't think I would pay such a high price. I lost my ability to have children again. Lost my child. Lost the one I love. In the end, I only got a vicious man. The conflict between me and Yang Lin is getting bigger and bigger. She often beat me until my nose was bruised and my face was swollen. This day I finally couldn't help it. When Yang Lin was found to have expired, there is no fear in my heart. I just want to find Li Fansong. I know this is the last time you'll see her, but she doesn't want to see me. Several times, when outside the door, I almost wanted to have a child. Tell her the reason for the sudden change. Just tell her. Maybe she'll get carried away with anger. Open the door and see me. And my last conscience stopped me. I didn't tell her about this. During interrogation, I told this matter. I hope the other party can tell. Li Fansong's sister. I don't know the other person. Did you tell Fansong in the end? I only know that it rained heavily that day. My heart is also cold. The sky is gloomy and scary. I've fallen into hell.